What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you from Vina Entertainment News. Today we're going to talk about NeNe Leakes and her husband Gregg Leakes from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you were to visit NeNe Leakes' Instagram page, if most of you base your lives and what people are going through off the internet, then you will see a lot of smiles, a lot of success, and she's working and everything looks great and beautiful on her page. You wouldn't even tell that, she and her family have been going through anything. I mean, recently she's in the picture smiling next to Gregg at Cynthia Bailey team 50th birthday party. Cynthia's birthday happened a while ago. However, because the show just returned and they're filming season 10, so Cynthia did a little get together for her birthday. And as you can see in this image right here, NeNe is there smiling with her husband. She's there next to Candy, and there's a picture with what's the girl, Giselle from the Real Housewife of Potomac is at her shop with Cynthia Bailey, and she's smiling. And so basically, this is what I just did a screenshot of her most recent post. And before the one I'm going to talk about, you see she's with the girls again from the show, and it's been all smiles. But NeNe and her family actually have been going through some things. Now, social media have changed the way how people handle life sometimes. Some people fall to the peer pressure and some people don't. Not one of the people who have fallen into the peer pressure. There are people who post every single little thing on social media, and there are people who don't. I'm one of those people. Nobody knows. Have I ever been married? Do I have a man? Do I not have a man? Do I have kids? Do I not have children? Who are my friends? What does my mother look like? Things like that. I once in a while will post a hand and a finger, my hand over his hand or next to his shoes. I don't post my relationship on social media. Once in a while, probably Mother's Day or something, I might post my family, but my pages is all about me, posting images of me, promoting my businesses, and speaking positivity out there in people's lives. That's what my page is about. And some people, when things happen, good or bad, if somebody's in the hospital, they might put the picture of the person in the hospital bed and post this long post, please pray for me. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do do that. But not everybody wants to reveal everything about their lives. Also too, you have to understand that NeNe Leakes is on a contract with Bravo. So the reason why she probably did not reveal this information I'm about to give could be because it's going to be on the show. So NeNe posted this picture of her husband, very professional headshot picture, and the caption read, "Without you, Mr. Gregg Leakes, there is no me. Just know that I need you in my life always." And then heart emoji. "Glad to have you back home with me. #life of the Leakes." So this is what she posted, and basically this is stressing that he was in a hospital. Something happened. Now, like the pictures I show, he was just at the Cynthia Bailey event. So it looks like this was a recent hospital stay. Now, after that, you're expecting to get the, "Oh my gosh, we're sorry to hear that you were in a hospital, Gregg. We're praying for you. Get well soon," so on and so forth. But no, like social media and these celebrities, that's always the negative. So it all started when a young lady who apparently worked in the hospital where Gregg was, saw NeNe. And I'm going to post her picture here, and then I'm also going to go ahead and post her first comment that started the whole mess. Berry247 Cynthia, ironic. She posted a fan posted that NeNe, was his favorite housewife or her favorite housewife, whatever the fan wrote. And Cindy responded. She tagged the fan and tagged NeNe and said, "NeNe Leakes is also my fave housewife, but I saw her today at my job and went to she meant to say went to say, okay, so I'm not going to read it the way she wrote it. Went to say hello. She didn't even look up from her phone as she said a quick hi back and refused to take a photo with me. That treatment ruined my entire day. She looked good though." So that's where it started. So then NeNe responded at Cinberry 247, have respect, all caps, emphasis on respect, when you see someone at the hospital. Who the bleep take pics at the hospital? You have no idea what a person is going through. I completely understand. NeNe could have been going through something. She's at the hospital. I get it. Fans, sometimes they see their fave, that's they call it a fave, their favorite, and it's like, you know what, this might be my last opportunity to ever have this chance of seeing this person. So even though this person is clearly having dinner with their family, clearly just trying to have a day off with their family, I know this is embarrassing and rude, but I'm going to go anyways and say hello and hopefully get a picture. I understand sometimes people just completely lose every form of common sense, and but in this part, Cynthia, she's in the hospital, man, and I can see a few reasons why she said no. The first obvious reason, she's in the hospital. Give me a break. The second obvious reason is it's probably going to be on the show, right? And she agreeing to a picture. What people normally do when they take a picture with a celebrity or with anything that makes them have excitement, they run the social media, right? Or they send those pictures to different blogs. So now NeNe goes and says, okay, I'm going to be nice. First of all, she's smiling in the picture in the hospital. Second, why is she smiling? If she's going through something or someone she knows is sick, why is she smiling in the picture? So NeNe goes and be nice and take this picture. This girl goes and run the social media and post it. The blogs go and pick it up, and then here comes the speculation. Why was NeNe in the hospital? Here comes the jokes about plastic surgery, or maybe she was there getting the procedure done, or here comes is she okay, is Gregg okay, all of these speculations in her life. So all of those reasons could have played into the reason why she denied this lady the picture. Now you would think it would end there. So, Cynthia read her response, not Cynthia, her friend, this fan read her response. So she was very, nice. She responded at NeNe Leakes, sorry to know you were going through something. The valet told me the crew were around and I didn't want to be nosy asking your business there. I'm glad he is back home with you. Good thing I didn't say anything uncool about you, just about my crutch feelings. It is well with your family. Okay, that was her response. A nice response. She didn't put their medical situation out there. She simply just said she wanted a picture. But this just blew up. I mean, the comment section went wild and the attacks that have happened. So I'm going to read and post them. At FKA, I'm not going to read all of their names. Hey, at Sinberry 247, sister, healthcare professional to another, just dismiss this. Someone could be malice and screenshot your responses and take it to your HR department. Believe it or not, people are that petty, and I don't want to see a sister struggling behind unnecessary mess. Another person responded, I guess because NeNe refused to take the picture, you are not the queen of, or NeNe Leakes, please be humble and sit down. Now, as you can see, they did not spell humble right. H-I-M, whatever. They did not spell the right either, but I'm not going to be petty and focus on that. Another person responded, Pinto Jennifer, no one should be bothered at a doctor's office, hospital, or any medical facility. If indeed there was a film crew with NeNe, that's just another reason not to bother her. People are interested in her story, not some attention-seeking fan that no one cares about. People need to learn their place and mind their business. And then you have a nice person, love you, Gregg Leakes, praying for you get well soon. So you have that. And then, people now trying to act like they know the HIPAA laws and all of this stuff and spelling things wrong. So this person responded, for the record, it's HIPAA, not HIPPA. It stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Anyone would work works in healthcare should know that. They meant anyone who works in healthcare. Isn't it funny when you're trying to correct someone and you end up having a typo? And of course, Cynthia, or Cindy, I should call her she's just going back and forth with people. Wait for her to respond to you. Bleep, I don't think so. She's too busy for you trims and all kind. It's just getting out of hand. Some people are still nice, very nice picture, Mr. Gregg Leakes. And then someone said what I say all the time, these comments, OMG, who hurt you? I say that all the time when I see people just going in at Kenya Moore, because I support Kenya Moore, and just go ahead and click on the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist and you'll see the reason why I support Kenya Moore. I'm trying to make this video be under 20 minutes, so I'm not going to go into that. But so when I see someone that hate towards Kenya Moore for the same things some of the other ladies get passed on for on the show, I'm like, my goodness. I personally sometimes want to go to their page, send them a message and be like, who hurt you? Like, I personally want to give you a hug. So I'm with that person right there. And then people are still responding at NeNe Leakes, at Cindyberry247. You can be fired for that, right? Even you posting what you did on social media, your job has right to fire you. That's not a wise move to make. Patient confidentiality, no, that's wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. She just said she saw NeNe, asked for a picture. NeNe said no. She didn't put what hospital she worked for, nothing. So yeah, that's wrong. Another person says NeNe got a lot on her plate. For people to come at her the way people see it, it was wrong. And this woman, she meant woman, she put women. I can't stand when people do that. Juggling her store, her other stuff. People got to understand she is a human being. She meant just, she put just. Like we is, oh God, we are. And for people to attack her for not taking a picture with people, you should leave her alone. NeNe Leakes, may God bless your husband for a speedy recovery. And at NeNe Leakes, don't mind these trolls and don't respond to devils that don't pay your bills. And in my eyes, you are the queen of the show and your marriage, okay? And Cynthia is not letting it go. I'm trying to call her Cindy or Sin, so her name is not confused with NeNe friend Cynthia Bailey. And she's just continuing to go in. And someone had an encouraging word for her, so she responded to Kimberly, thank you. Some folks are too caught up in wanting to be heard that they can't use their brains. She was looking really good, sitting outside and busy on her phone. There were no indication that she was in distress at all. The valet said she was there to film. Plus, as a practitioner, it is not right to ask one business in the hospital. All them foolish internet champions typing away like I saw her in distress and was asking for a picture. That's why they keep at her with their salty comments. She was outside a hospital building, not inside, and she seemed calm. Okay, yes, Cynthia explaining the reason why she approached NeNe for the hospital. So okay, that makes sense. She was outside, but still. You must, and then somebody else came back, and you must have heard a part where I said she owed me anything. You read okay. I'm not gonna read anymore. It's just getting to be too much. And then there's the last nice person who said at Cindyberry247, I am sure you meant no harm when approaching Mrs. Leakes. You have apologized now. We can move on. I know it can be easy to get starstruck working in healthcare myself for years. I too have come in contact with some amazing people, but I had to see and don't see. People are very sensitive about their privacy, especially those in the limelight. She said, learn from your mistake and keep it moving. Don't go back and forth on social media. Peace and love. And someone said, I'm praying for a speedy recovery in the name of Jesus. So that was nice. So all of this back and forth and people fighting and all that, Gregg came on his wife's page to see the nice and amazing things she wrote about him. And then, he probably took time and saw all of this mess and got mad. And so this was Gregg's response. People, please stop all the madness. When anybody is sick and you have nothing good to say, why you even commenting at all? Not just in my case, but in anybody's case. only love conquers hate, nothing else. Just stop the madness. Everybody got an opinion and we don't have to agree, but we have to respect it. Stop attacking each other. Just stop. Thank you for all the well wishes and prayers I received from the Lord. When you bless, you have less stress, and some of you are totally stressed out. Be kind to each other, forgive one another, be patient, and dig for that love that is inside all of us. I pray for you all right now that you experience blessings from above and you recognize what the blessings is in your life, so you are able to bless somebody else. Every one of us, he meant us, he put yous. Every one of yous is gonna need somebody. Thank you all, my wifey, my family, and my friends. Thank God for you all. So that was Gregg response to all of the back and forth and unnecessary hate. Yeah, man, this is, the internet. People just don't have no chill. But I'm wishing Gregg well. I'm glad that he's home with his family, and I'm praying that whatever it is that's going on, that he be healed in the name of Jesus. And yeah, we look forward to seeing the show and seeing what it was, but I'm looking forward to see why he was in the hospital, just the show and all of that stuff. But I'm not going to drag the video on any longer. I'm almost going to 20 minutes. I probably shouldn't have read all of those, but I wanted to just show you guys that, that there was something going on, all of these comments, and not just come on here and just make up a story just to say I posted a video. So with that being said, I'm wishing you all an amazing day and a prosperous week. And remember, my Vina loves to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a wonderful day, guys. God bless.